Hi, everybody. Rosie here with Century 21 Everest. Certain on times that we're going through, right? Yes, everybody keeps saying that. And I know there's certainly, people have been reaching out to me in regards to real estate, asking, what are some things they could be doing? Um, or is there a real estate market? Should we wait? Can we buy? Should we wait to sell? What do we do? Sorry, trying to adjust my camera here. So I thought I would just do this quick little live on what are some things that you can do to get your home ready to sell. And then next week, I'll be doing one from a buyer's perspective, things that you could be working on right now to put yourself in position. But first, I'll talk just a little bit about the market. So I know people have said, oh, maybe active buyers are suddenly saying, I want to wait. And thinking that after all this is done with and we're not on lockdown anymore, that there's suddenly going to be an abundance of inventory and it's going to be a buyer's market. Well, I don't think necessarily that it's going to be a buyer's market. And really, I think we're at a happy medium where, yes, it's a buyer's market in the sense that interest rates are still very low. And I've always said it's better to pay more and have a low interest rate than to pay less but have a high interest rate. And that really applies to your average buyer because most buyers aren't in a position to put a down payment large enough or pay cash to really make a difference. So for again the bulk of the buyers, it is still a good time to buy. Absolutely. And from the seller's perspective, well, we live in such a beautiful town. Ventura, I have said for years, is the best kept secret. For years, I've said that. Unfortunately, now I think other people know my secret, and it's out and it's everywhere. We're the best kept secret between Santa Barbara and LA. LA's completely overcrowded and Santa Barbara overpriced. Where else can you go to the ocean and then a beautiful hike to the mountains in the same day? But here, take a drive down Poli and just amazing views. I absolutely love our town. Great weather year round. Shoot, I own a convertible, and where else in the world could I drive my convertible top down most of the year? Not many places. So that I said, well, for me, is probably one of the best things about being in Ventura, not just Ventura County, but specifically Ventura, and being able to put that top down. Because for me, that is one of my de-stressors. Is just go on a drive, have a good coffee, and just relax, enjoy the view. So but coming from, a perspective of Ventura County, I don't know that we're going to see huge changes. I know that we've had very low inventory for some time, and I think we will see an increase in inventory because of everything that we've gone through and now being on shutdown. Our spring market, there is basically not the spring market that we historically see. So they will be, I think, larger than normal, hoping, right? Inventory come when this being on I feel like being on lockdown, right, is lifted. But so anyhow, so I wanted to give you, so that's my perspective on the market. I don't think it's going to drastically go up or down. It's going to maintain. It's still going to be, we'll always have a market, especially in Ventura. um, let's just hope interest rates remain low and the inventory that we get is quality. So I wanted to give you my company published these 21 ways to prepare your home. So I would love to basically give those to you now. Now, with that said, there is still a market right now. So if, there's always a market. Is there times where it's busier? Absolutely. Statistically speaking, spring, summer is our busier time because that's when people get in, you're done with the holidays. Here comes spring. Let's do our spring cleaning. Hey, we've wanted a bigger home, or we wanted to relocate, or whatever the reason. So, statistically, that is when the market tends to be busier. And I'm talking like spring, beginning of summer, because by the end of summer, people have made their move. But there's always a market. There is always um, major reasons why people would have to buy or sell a home. Death of a loved one, loss of a job, relocation. There's a growing family, need a bigger place. There's so many reasons why there will always be a market. It's just, can you go with the market? Is it a buyer's market, a seller's market, and can you adjust for what's needed? So, um, yes, if you need to sell, absolutely, I'm still listing, still helping buyers. I'm happy to help. But if you feel that you just really, you're a little scared, not at ease, want to wait till all this passes, but hey, what can we do to get ready? This video is for you. All right, so here we go. And always remember, I've always told my sellers, don't do anything to your house that costs money, like changing the flooring, changing the kitchen, because more often than not, you think you're doing good by spending all this money to make your house look better, but you're not going to get out of it what you put in. So if it costs you $25,000 to redo your kitchen, and really it's only going to maybe get you 10,000 more, was it worth the headache? Probably not. But if you want it for your enjoyment because you'll be there for another year, then do it. So there is definitely things that, like fresh paint, can help. It's a low cost item, but can help yield you more in return. But there's other items that just, they're not going to, going and adding a pool. Well, if the next buyer doesn't want a pool, it didn't add any value. So always consult your realtor first with those major expenses. But let's see what this list is. Um, so don't just list your home without any advanced preparation. A few minor touch-ups can go a long way towards making a great first impression on potential buyers. And let me tell you, that first week when you list a home, it is so important. It is so important. It's not just important that your house is ready, but that your agent has a marketing plan. So, for example, I like to list my houses on a Monday, Tuesday, so that Thursday we caravan it for agents. That Friday I door knock that neighborhood, and then that Saturday, Sunday, which right now we can't do open houses, so we're adjusting our marketing plan. But then we do our open houses, and so not only are real buyers excited to get in there because it's the first weekend, but inviting all the neighbors it creates that excitement that, oh my gosh, how long is this home going to sell? I cannot stress enough how important that those first views are. So don't think, let's list my home, and then if it's not selling, then we'll adjust it or do some changes. No, you have to go in ready to sell from the beginning. Absolutely. If you want the most for your money, and the most for your home, and most people, it's about the money. Sellers want, the only reason that someone would ever think about selling the home themselves is because they want the most for their money. But here's a statistic on that. On average, when somebody sells their home by themselves, they make 12% less. So even if you paid your agent 6%, you're getting 6% more, and you're not doing any of the work. So why wouldn't you hire an experienced agent? Hello. Okay. All right. So here's some touch-ups that you can do. Put your buyer's hat on, because remember, there's only one of you, one seller, and we're trying to attract the buyers. So you need to put your buyer's hat on and walk through your home like it was your first time. So would you buy the home again? Says Mary Lou Young, an accredited staging professional with virtual properties. Make note on what you, as a buyer, would notice. Young advises, and then repair or replace those items. And so that's exactly what I do when I enter a seller's home. Give me a minute to walk through the home, get the first impression, because we, as you know, are creatures of habit. And when it's your home, there's things you're not going to notice because they've just happened over time. All right. So some recommendations include getting rid of clutter, hiding family photos, cleaning out closets, removing excess or oversized furniture, and cleaning. Oh man, well, I hope we have the time for cleaning right now, that's for sure. Buyers often buy on emotion, and a home that looks like a model home allows them to envision themselves living in your home. We all want that model home, right? All right, so let's look at the 21 tips to help you get your home ready to sell. Tip number 1, clean, clean, clean. Yes, dust on top of the fireplace mantle and fan blades. Polish your appliances and faucets. Clean the carpet, dust light fixtures, and give the windows a thorough washing. If you've already moved out, or if you're too busy to stay on top of things, consider hiring a cleaning service to stop by every couple of weeks. Simple, especially right now you have the time, clean up the house. Number 2, pay attention to smells. Don't cook bacon in your home the day of a showing. Although it might taste great, the smell is strong and lingers for a long time. You don't want your home to smell like a fast food restaurant. A vanilla candle, stay away from other scents, adds a mild smell reminiscent of baking, a much more inviting aroma. And those of you that have used me before know I'm huge into essential oils, and oftentimes, depending on the home, I'll even bring a diffuser. But I pretty much always bake chocolate chip cookies because people love that. Okay. Yes, I'm one of those. All right. So clean, 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 pay attention to smells. Number 3, clear out the clutter. You want buyers to focus on how awesome your space is, not how messy it looks. Banish that banish that piles of shoes from the entry, that stack of mail from a kitchen table, and anything else that distracts. Remove all unnecessary objects from kitchen and bathroom countertops to make them look like a model home. Remember, less is more. Okay, repaint the walls. Sorry, we have one of my coworkers just walked in on me. All right, so repaint the walls, neutral colors. Well, you might love bright colors. I love bright colors in certain rooms. They don't appeal to everybody. And we're trying to attract the masses, the buyers. So repaint the walls neutral colors. As much as you love your dramatic red dining room, it could turn off a good portion of your buyers. So repaint your rooms in neutral tones like tans, gray, or whites that allow buyers to focus on the space themselves, not the color of the wall. It is very easy to get distracted on those walls. So, okay, here we go. Keep the decor simple. To help buyers imagine themselves in your space, get rid of any art or other decor that might turn off people with different tastes. A classic landscape painting, totally fine. Zebra print leather couch, might want to slip cover that. Add a pop of color to the kitchen counter with a clear vase, display of lemons and or apples. Again, keeping it simple. Number 6, get rid of personal items. Buyers want to be able to envision themselves in your home. So remove anything overly personal, like family photos in the hallway or your kids' artwork on the fridge. Only you love your kids' artwork. Remember that. Everyone has a favorite team or collection, but not everyone may have the same taste. So keep neutral in those aspects and remove them. Take down or rearrange pictures on the wall. I know, but hey, I always tell my sellers, you're getting a head start on packing. What could be better? All right, number 7, let there be light. Oh my gosh, this is such an important one. You want to have open windows. If you are painting, you're doing the neutral little light colors, it's going to help open up and give your house more light. So let there be light. Open up all the windows. I just said that. Clearly, I have a lot of this already memorized. Open up all the windows to let in natural light and add floor or table lamps to areas that are dim. Make sure you replace all burnt out light bulbs and repair any faulty switches. A bright, cheery room looks bigger and more inviting. Keep lights on and windows open during showings. One of the first things I do at my open houses, we get there, I open, and for safety too, open doors, open windows, get that air flowing, get the cookies baking. Oh yeah. All right, here we go. Number 8. Bring nature inside. Potted plants or a few pretty buds in a vase can help bring energy into a space. Fill in empty corners and even draw attention to features you want buyers to notice. Just make sure the plants are in a good health and bug free. All right. Number 9, get rid of bulky furniture. Your furniture should fit the scale of the room, so get rid of extra or oversized items that can make your space look smaller than it really is. So like that really, really big TV that you had to have that overpowers the wall, let's put that in the garage. Okay. Number 10, organize your closets. Storage space is a huge selling point. And if your closets are stuffed to the brim, buyers will think you don't have enough of it. Invest in boxes, dividers, and other solutions that will help make your stuff look more organized and remove extra items you don't use daily. You can stow them away until you move. Again, it's a head start on packing. Number 11, tackle that honey to-do list. All those little things you've been meaning to do but never get around to, buyers will notice them and they'll detract from the value of your home. So set aside a weekend to tighten those loose doorknobs, fix that leaky faucet, replace missing or ripped screens, clean the gutters, check the roof for leaks and or dry rot, and paint over the scuffs in the wall or on the baseboards. Or like me, I just take a magic eraser and I go around and clean. Although my husband says, no, magic eraser. Anyhow, number 12, do a Fox renovation. Little tweaks can make a big difference in the overall feel of a room. Kitchen, a little outdated, replace the fixtures, faucets, and hinges. Family room furniture beaten up, throw some slip covers and throw pillows over it. So those are little inexpensive things. I'm not saying redo the kitchen. We're just fixing little things that you can run down to Home Depot or Lowe's and do yourself. All right, number 13. Give each room a purpose. That spare room you've been using as an office, guest room, dumping ground won't help sell your home unless you show buyers how they can use it themselves. So pick a use. It's either an office, a guest room, or a craft room, and clearly stage the space to showcase that purpose. Number 14, turn the bathroom into a spa. Create the feel of a relaxing, luxurious spa. For less than $30, stack a few pretty washcloths tied with ribbon, add some scented candles and fox plants, and buy bath mats and towels in coordinating tones such as light green, blue, or white. You guys know, you've been in my home, I love white. I love white cabinets. I love white. I mean, it really helps open up and attract that light. All right, here we go. Close a toilet. Oh, please. Close a toilet. And I do, again, I try to check for this. But when it comes to both showering and photographing your home, this little trick can make a surprising difference, especially in photos. And don't forget to ensure all tubs, shower floors, and ceilings are free of mildew and look sparkling clean. There we go again with that clean. Number 16, turn the living room into conversation central. Help buyers picture themselves relaxing with family and guests by grouping your furniture into arrangements that inspire conversations. And here's the thing, you don't know what a buyer is looking for. So the more that all these rooms are ready, you're more likely to hit the different trigger spots for the different buyers and get that home sold. Number 17, here we go. Keep the flow going. The last thing you want is people bumping into furniture as they tour your home. It disrupts their focus and makes your space look cramped. Do a dry run as though you're seeing your home for the first time and tweak anything that interrupts the flow. Again, a lot of the stuff could be moved into the garage, some certain things in the cars. But we want to keep that flow. Sorry, all this talking. All right, number 18. So, number 18, make something yummy. Realtors don't put out fresh cookies at open houses just to treat buyers. It's a homey smell like baking cookies or bread can help people connect with a kitchen, not a baker. Make it with a vanilla scented candle. Number 19, make it look lived in with vignettes. Help your buyers see themselves in your home by adding deliberate vignettes that showcase how your home can be lived in. An inviting armchair with a pretty comforter draped over it and tray with a coffee cup and book can turn that empty corner into a reading nook. Pretty soaps and a decorative tray can make your tiny half bath more appealing. Set the dining room table with plates, napkins, glasses, and place fresh fruit on the kitchen counter. Number 20, highlight focal points. Draw buyer's eyes towards any special features with bright colors or accents like plants. A pop of red throw pillow can draw a buyer's attention to that lovely window seat. A striking fern on the mantle can show off your fireplace. And number 21, boost the curb appeal. Spend time outdoors too. More than one buyer has decided not to even enter a home based on its curb appeal. So make sure your home's exterior looks the best it can. Trim your shrubs, weed your flower beds, fix any peeling paint, and keep the walkway clear. Clean patios and decks, remove small items, debris, and toys. Just adding a row of potted plants along the walkway or a cheerful wreath to your front door can make a big difference. It is the first impression, and if you are limited on funds to prepare your home for sale, focus your money here. So important. If that curb appeal is there and we can get the buyers in, it gives us a better chance. Again, remember, buyers and agents are driving by and judging your home from the outside first. So there you have it, 21 ways to prepare your home, cost effective, easy, from your home while you're on quarantine. For additional tips, feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to help. If you have a quick question, even if you're not thinking of selling anytime soon, I'm here to help, and I have a team of professionals ready for those questions that you might have for them. The only thing I think I would add to that list, something I do tell my sellers, because I have a lot with pets, is a lot of times your buyers, they don't really want to see evidence of pets. A fish tank is okay. I'm not going to tell you to move out a fish tank unless it needs to be moved. But if you have a cat or a dog, we want to pick up their belongings, and again, it's part of tidying it up, keeping the house clean. Excuse me. But especially for open house, removing the pets, removing their items, will make an impact. So little tricks you can do to start getting ready for other additional help. I'm happy to help. Until then, happy Friday, and thank you for watching.